Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today, finally, the outfit makes more sense because we're going into Westwood territories. Now I'm wearing the Westwood toga shirt, which is totally asymmetric, complicated, with Vivienne's playing cards printed all over. Each one of these shirts has a different card pattern because the panels of cotton used for are like big and all these cards are printed on top of them. So however they cut the panel is which part of the cards you get, right? And I have this really cool brooch. Where is it there? The orb with a lot of little crystals. You don't really see it because it's overlit, but they're there. So I'm going to do an unboxing. Special Christmas present from me to me, basically. But I've wanted this one. It was always gone. It was always sold out in this color. But I wanted this color, and I've been waiting for it for a long time. ASMR. Gold hardware. Wrapped in paper. Our little chandelier giant orb. Now, the first time I've seen this one was in 1997 on none other than Jerry Hall. Cue and picture here. The squirrel is actually wearing this particular, the stuffed squirrel, I guess, is wearing it. Now, this one has a protective foil, or foliage. It's more like a sticker at the bottom. Crystal. So let's free it from its prison. This little chamber. Now I do have the silver one, but gold. Ah, look into my orb. You are now hypnotized by Vivienne. It's a long one, so you could put it on. Scratching the microphone. And you cannot really see. I have to like go much back. It's very, very long. I can try to maybe insert close-up shots, but it's really hard to see that as is. It's quite heavy. So what do we have here? We have a metal construction. We have I don't think this is a crystal. I think this is glass. I mean, you never know. Could be a crystal, but I think it's glass. Because if it were a crystal, I think it would cost more. But then again, you never know with these things. It is reflecting light in a nice way, not overwhelmingly reflecting light. Like you don't really see all the colors of the rainbow in there, depending on how the light falls on top of it. However, I have to say that the lights right now in the Fashion Bunker are, it's like a diffused light. There's no spotlight really aimed at me. There's kind of soft boxes everywhere. So they kind of tend to soften the reflection of the light on glass as well. Otherwise, if we had like a more harsh direct light, it would be reflecting like crazy right now. It's quite heavy. Like turning it with one hand is like, ugh. So you can see the side of it. I mean, it's enormous. Or next to the face. This is quite big. You can put it. I don't know. I just love Westwood. We could make a crown out of this thing. Maybe not. But, oh, Vivienne. And I love the fact that her stuff is still produced so many years, you know, after like 1997, right? But it's still made in different sizes. This is the biggest one. Because size sometimes does matter. I like the fact that things don't go out of style for her. I mean, similar to Chanel with the classic pieces, you know, some pieces are just constantly in production. Sometimes they might be sold out. Certain colorways might be sold out, but they come back. So I like the feeling that the clients you as the consumer doesn't feel like you have to keep chasing always the newest, because the newest isn't always the best. Certain pieces that become part of the heritage of a brand, there's a calming thing about knowing that a piece is always going to be there. Sure, on one end you could say, well, you could always postpone purchasing it because it's always going to be there. But at the same time, once you do purchase it and you have it in your collection, you're not feeling like you have to rush back to the store and buy another piece and another piece and another piece, because you're going to have it for years. So yes, I know I got the golden one even though I have the silver one, but I do wear them for different occasions and in different combinations. And also what I want to say is the silver one, I've had it for several years now. And to see it again in the boutique is like, oh, it feels cool because it's constantly fresh. It's constantly new, even though it's been there since the 90s. But the fact that it's given that importance, the fact that it's given also that respect as a design piece, and that it's always there in the assortment, and the fact that it doesn't go up in price every year like some other brands would do with their iconic pieces. It's just, I don't know, I don't want to say a calming thing, but in a way it is, because you don't feel that pressure to have to buy it now or it's going to be gone forever. It's a good feeling. I don't know, at least that's how I feel. So that's that. This is the little, I don't do Christmas trees, by the way. Also, I'm against that. I'm against kind of killing a tree just for having it in your house for a week or two and then throwing it out. No. So I also don't really do ornaments, This is kind of my ornament. I am the Christmas tree. I will be ornamenting myself for New Year's Eve and Christmas. This is almost more like champagne. Feels like champagne rather than like a Christmas tree ornament. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a happy holiday. Or maybe you have already had your holiday. In that case, I hope you've had a happy holiday. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.